Hello, what's up? Elives here, and today we're talking about Super Saiyan 3 Goku versus World War Hulk. Well, let's first look at Super Saiyan 3 Goku. This guy's pretty strong. This guy is stronger than Super Saiyan 2 Goku, which is obviously stronger than, what? Super Saiyan 2 Gohan, right? So Gohan was pretty strong at his age. At 11, he was able to beat Super Saiyan. He was able to beat Cell, which is obviously someone's very strong already. But let's talk about World War Hulk. So Hulk, in his World War form, is very crazy strong. See what I did there? I said very crazy strong. So at that form, he fought the Sentry to a stalemate. Here you see him battling Sentry, and he's fighting him evenly. Alright, so this guy, World War Hulk, oh my, I can't even say it. World War Hulk is the same as the normal Hulk, except a lot stronger since he's been angry and staying in the form for a long period of time. Enough to even be at the same level of Sentry. That's crazy. Sentry is the Marvel version of Superman, basically. And Superman is a crazy strong guy. Here you see them fighting evenly. That's something crazy. And then let's show it right here. Okay, this guy was able to shake the whole the U.S., America, in one step. That's a crazy strength. For that strength, you have to be very strong. One step. That means if he punched the world, he could have break it, you know. And here you see him punching Scar, his son, out of the atmosphere. You see Scar over here falling down into the atmosphere, burning up because he was over the atmosphere. And let's see Goku. So Goku is also pretty strong, and Super Saiyan 3 is twice or 4 times, I mean, Super Saiyan 2. And Super Saiyan is 5 times or 50 times Goku. Super Saiyan 2 is twice Super Saiyan, and Super Saiyan 3 is 4 times Super Saiyan 2. And this is Vegeta in the Saiyan Saga. So if World War Hulk can destroy the world in one punch, what can Goku do? Well, let's look at this first. Here you can see Vegeta destroying a planet.
Let's go, Nappa. We
Very early
if we wanted to. But that thing back there said we were
in Dragon Ball
heroes.
Z. Let's skip forward.
A serious bug problem. Lemlia, my darling.
Atla, my love.
My darling. At last we can be together forever. There's nothing like a little fireworks when you say goodbye.
Huh, they're moving too. Nice touch.
And there you go.
I think we...
If Vegeta at 28,000 or less, more or less, can destroy a planet just like that, imagine Goku, who is thousands and thousands of times, or maybe even millions times, as strong as Vegeta in this saga. That's nothing. This is nothing. If the Hulk can't even do this, imagine what he can do to Goku, which is nothing. I respect World War Hulk for how strong he is. And here's another one. Here's a Wolverine fighting the World War Hulk, and he says, yeah, your skin is harder to cut, which means it's even harder to cut than before. Before, Wolverine can barely cut the Hulk with his adamantium skeleton, which is harder than diamond, probably. And here you see him kind of cutting the Hulk, which is a pretty good feat for the Hulk. And this is versus battles Wikia, where I get a lot of my info from. And here you can see Hulk being only 5A or 4B when sufficiently enraged. So what is that? What's 5A? What's 4B? Let's check it out. 5A is large to multi-planet level. It's characters who can create or destroy multiple planets as large gas giants such as Jupiter and Saturn. Yeah, I could give that to Hulk. But it also says he can also be 4B, which is solar system level. I don't know about that. That's a big old stretch right there, because someone who can step on a planet and crack it, you know what? I would give it to him. That's if he was sufficiently enraged, like it says, which is quite a long time. Oh no, let's look at Goku. One feat of Goku is right here. When they were about to fight the Bura, and he says, the guy named Cell 7 years ago, I guess they're about the same. That's what he calls the Bura, about the same as Cell. And Cell is a pretty strong guy. He's able to compete with a Super Saiyan 2 Goku, Super Saiyan 2 Gohan, which makes him strong enough to destroy a planet just with a flick of a finger. And here's another one. Just by powering up, Goku is able to shake the world, King Kai. No, King Kai, what is that? This place, I forgot what it's called, but you know, just by powering up, he's not even doing anything but powering up. He's able to shake even when Gohan was in the Z-Sword saga. And that's a long distance. And here you can see Goku swinging his sword, swinging the Z-Sword, which the King Kai, which is a lot stronger than Frieza. He's swinging it around like it's nothing, and yet they can't even do it. The King Kai, which makes Goku stronger than a full-powered Frieza. And Frieza, he blows planets up like nothing. You can see that in when Frieza destroys planet Vegeta. Alright, so Son Goku. His low 5B to 4C and high 4C, 4B and 3A. But let's only look at his Super Saiyan 3, which is more than enough to beat World War Hulk in my point of view. So Cell is around the Bura's strength, and Goku just push him away like it's nothing. And he's about 4B. And what's 4B? You guessed it, it's about the same as the Hulk. This is why I go by, this is where I look all my information. It's versus battles wikia. So if someone who is 4B and yet Goku is 4 times or more stronger than him, it's pretty obvious who's gonna win, Goku versus Hulk. But let's not go by that, because you know, let's look more on the Hulk. So let's look over here, the Hulk. This is Comic Vine. This is also where I find their feats and strengths. Sorry about that, I lost my spot. There we go. So let's see. This is a post from a guy called, I guess his name is Perfect Cell. Okay, in terms of strength alone, this guy, the Hulk, it's pretty it's not really what people go by, but let's just go with this. Hulk is 100 turns, that's normal, and then gets angry by 2 and so on, right? And Goku can lift up to 50 tons normal. Super Saiyan 500 tons, because it should be more than that, since 50 times it should be way more than this. It's only 10 times, so it should be more than this. And then Super Saiyan 1 and 2 can lift 1,000 tons. That's because they base it on when Goku was training, which is not Goku's actual strength. And at Super Saiyan 3, which is a very understatement, it's only 10 tons. And you know, that's a lot more than Goku. I mean, that's a lot. compared to the Hulk. And let's go over here. Goku at levels is a master of anything in martial arts. And Hulk is basically a haymaker, which is pretty slow. So the Hulk versus Goku. They're both pretty strong. Even if Goku is weaker, Goku still has the speed. Even this guy agrees with me. He says, conclusion, Goku wins. And let's go to the beginning. And this guy, even this is also, they're also basing this on Goku as a Super Saiyan. And there's still, people still, you know, Goku. So my conclusion is, Super Saiyan 3 Goku is way more than World War Hulk can handle. I mean, this guy might be strong, like super strong, but he doesn't have the speed. Because the Hulk he's super strong. That's all he is, really, basically. He can jump fast, run fast, but it's still nothing compared to Super Saiyan 3 Goku. So my conclusion is Super Saiyan 3 Goku. If you guys have any, if you guys disagree with that, tell me why. But other than that, that's it for this video. Goku will win. Alright. Peace out. Bye. See you in the next video.